So the first task is to implement the championship manager as a singleton, and it said the first thing to do was to create and configure the championship manager singleton. This line does exactly that. Instead of writing a new championship manager over here, it uses the static method .get instance. We can see the documentation here to create the singleton. So here it goes. So this is the singleton pattern itself. So the championship manager would basically store its own instance as a static variable, and then there would be a private constructor which would basically allow no other classes of its no other objects for this class to be made outside this class. And then the dot the get instance method that's called that's made here is this. So what it does is it detects if the instance is null or not. So if it is null, it would make the new championship manager, and this is where the singleton pattern is created. The singleton object is created. So since this constructor is private, there would be no other possible way for this object to be created other than this class, and then the instance is returned. Coming back to the main file, we were asked later to create a class hierarchy for cars, which would demonstrate the single responsibility and the open/close principles. It specifically asked for an abstract rally car class, so let's take a look over that, which would go on to create the two concrete classes, which is gravel class and the asphalt class. The gravel car and the asphalt car, which would each individually override the calculate performance method, which we can see here. This is the rally class, which is rally car class, which is the abstract class, or the supposed idea of a class or a concrete rally car. So what it does is it has a constructor which would basically make the model, and then which would basically have the maker, the model, the horsepower for the cars, and then individually there's methods to return the make or get the model and the maker itself, and to get the horsepower. And then finally the abstract method, which is the most important thing here, is to get the calculate performance, which are used at the end. So these lines fulfill exactly that by creating the 8 cars objects, 4 of gravel and then 4 of asphalt specific. So we can see the methods here. So this is the constructor for the asphalt car, which basically has the string make, the string model, the int horsepower. However, the open/close principle is used here, where it has a private variable for itself, which allows it to differentiate, and since it only extends, it inherits all the behaviors of a basic rally car. Similarly, in the gravel car, it has a private variable called suspension travel, which would differentiate it from a basic idea of a rally car. And then the constructor goes similar to the asphalt car, with string make, string model, string int horsepower, and then the initial double, which was inputted. It uses the super constructor, the super keyword, to call the parent class constructor, and then initializes the unique variable using the this keyword. And lastly, the gravel car overrides the calculate performance from the rally car, which was the only abstract method that was declared here. So the gravel car overrides that, and makes this function specifically to its to cater itself, and then similarly for the asphalt car it also overrides it to cater for itself. This could have been arbitrary, but I think Janne didn't specify anything.